shot away. Oh. It's another super goal.
Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.
Champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Welcome to the deepest heart of Dorset, actually on the Somerset border. We are here at Sherborne School for the quarter-final of the Schools Cup. Sherborne School versus KCS Wimbledon, and we have got a cracker of a game lined up here today and a crowd to match. And I'm joined up here in the commentary booth today by Ollie Noble of Sherborne School and Maddie Hawthorne of KCS Wimbledon. Maddie, glad to be down here.
Yeah, really glad. Thanks for having me.
Looking forward to this game?
Yeah, really excited. I'm not even playing, and
and you're normally hooker, but you're out injured. And Ollie, obviously home school. You got concussion on here in the week, so you're out. Disappointing. And you're normally the regular fullback. So what does people coming to Sherborne? What do we expect?
We like to play sort of a free-flowing brand of rugby, which is all built on a really strong forwards game. Big carries, and then hopefully finishing off with the backs. That's the dream.
Right, well, let's look at that team that you're talking about there. Let's run through and let mums and dads at home see them in all their glory. So for Sherborne, 1 we have Fagerson, 2 Williams, 3 Thomas. Playing in the second row, Walwyn hasn't decided on his shirt when we put this together. 5 Blake, 6 Irvine, 7 Little, 8 McLaughlin. Captain at 9, Carr Smith, 10 Case, 11 Wigham, 12 McCaig, 13 Reynolds, Connolly at 14, and Marriage in fullback. The subs are made up of Woolgar, Westmacote, Johnson, Meeker, Cushion, O'Brien, and Coach Chris Smith is taking charge. And our referee today is Duncan Butler Wheelhouse from the London Society, and we're going to do the KCS team as soon as we just get underway here. We seem to be nice and punctual for Dorset. We kicked off a minute early. So, Ollie, is that the norm down here? You're fast starters?
We aim to be fast starters, but whether that happens or not is a different matter.
Okay, and so kicking us off is going to be Hink of KCS. And we're underway. Gathered in by Thomas. Taken up.
Back foot then. Hold your back foot then.
Sherborne looking to go nice and short and out to the wing straight early. And we found touch there. Touch. So let's go a quick look at the KCS team.
Marcus here.
So 1 we have Blake, 2 Hyatt, 3 Fox, 4 Bakush, 5 Staples, 6 Coville, 7 Keller, 8 Chamberlain, Turner and captain at 9, Hink at 10, Oswald 11, Tozer 12, LaCourte 13, Nichols 14, Philpott at fullback, Edwards, McLeod and Ferran make up the bench. So the first line out of the game. And that was Hyatt with the 2, taking it nicely, setting up, just coming in on the fly half, KCS. Through the hands. Tozer setting it nicely. Turn of the captain. Oh, and Hyatt knew all about that coming back, but he was put down nicely.
On the back foot.
Ollie, you'd be pleased with that as a start.
Yeah, I must say that's a staple of Tom Williams this season. Is a big hit. He absolutely loves it.
Well, he's made his mark on this game, and Hink tries to kick through, gains some yard, Taken up nicely there by Nichols, and it's going to be Sherborne line out on their 22. So what do you think of the start so far? Is it, Ollie?
I think it's a confident start. They look like well-matched teams. I suppose we'll see sort of who's ruling the set piece by the end of it with our first line out.
Sherborne line out their own 22. KCS would like to steal this one, and they got a hand in there, and they've turned it over. Ref was happy it's gone backwards. That was a good steal there but Sherbourne got it back. Tar Smith putting it up. Oh, and that was well taken there. I think that was Nichols there with the take. Turner getting them going again, and Hink trying to turn Carl Smith and push him back. He's got a fine touch. It's going to be Hink picking up. He returns. Maddie, nice confident start here from you lads. You're happy to throw it around.
Yeah, very much so. I think that's something we've been very proud of this season, our fast starts, and hopefully we can continue that throughout the game.
And your forwards are meeting Sherborne forwards. Well, sideways on that occasion, but there's a lot in it.
Yeah, thus far it's been pretty close.
And not releasing there was the ref. So the Sherborne boys just deciding they're not going to let go a little bit there. So a very even start. I think you'll be happy with this, Matty.
Yeah, very much so. It's been a long journey down to Dorset today, and I think the fact we've been able to start fast as we have is really impressive by the boys. And
deep it's Dorset at that.
Yeah, very much so.
Because we've got Philpott is going to try and find touch for Sherbourne. First penalty of the day. We just see there, not releasing, not allowing that ball to come out.
That's you.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Number one, it's your job to get all of those guys with you. Come across a bit into the gap, please.
So KCS, now it's their turn to have the line out on the Sherborne 22.
No contest offered.
So it's Williams in the line. So who was throwing in for us there? Was that
Max Goble?
Ball available.
Right. Is that a change of shirt, or is that?
No, it's normally I'd be throwing, but
right.
Max
Okay.
is stepping in for me.
Okay, I see. I'm with you. Of course, we've got the regular hooker
No, it's gone
up here in the
far, please.
commentary. Pushing again. Turner orchestrating those
Leave that
forwards.
7.
Sherborne happy not to make sure they
Leave it now, one.
have an easy ball there. He's back inside, and that's Tozer making the break.
Number 5, blue
But
side
in
entry.
from the side, the ref says. In
Number
from the
5.
side, the 5.
Side entry.
That's Blake in from the side. So Sherborne get a chance. But Maddie, that's a nice little break there.
Yeah, definitely. Bit frustrating to give away a penalty and at the 10, but great break there.
Ollie, you don't want too many of those coming through your ranks.
No. It's something actually we pride ourselves on, not allowing too many breaks through the line. So that's shows a confident start by KCS. But hopefully we can now get a bit more territory and press on into their half.
Is that because they're missing you at the back? They're orchestrating those lads in the line, yeah?
No, let's hope not. Let's hope we're far more organised and one play missed out on.
Excellent. Williams with the line out. Sherborne just on their own 10. Out through the backs. McCaig, does he find it? He turns Marriage around. And he returns it, not with a lot of interest.
Backwards.
Nichols with the ball. Turner looking for the
7 blue,
push
white.
out. And can he find touch here? And he has. Be quite pleased with that, I think, Ollie.
Okay. Turning and coming forward though. Red ball.
Ollie,
Yes.
when I get it wrong like that, do tell me.
No worries.
Thank you. Yeah.
I just heard that you were calling marriage Philpott. And,
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what it is. We've got to own our mistakes, and you've always got to let me know I'm doing it nice and early. Right, so we're now back in, and what we've got here, we've got Coville as standing in for Matty Hawthorne, who's in the commentary box for me. Well taken by KCS. Oh, and that was close there. Carl Smith going for that interception. He would have been under the post if he's got it, but they've got the numbers here. Can he get it out? And he's got the numbers outside him. Lacarte. Oh, and that was a big tackle there. Westmacott had come in there.
16 blue.
Shoulder
No arms
only was the
tackle.
call on the tackle by Sherborne 16. He came in and he took him out with
Number 16, no arms.
a flourish, but there was no arms, no attempt to wrap.
Archie Walwyn is wearing number 16. I think.
Right,
I don't,
Walwyn, all right.
I don't think he quite fits the normal shirt for
Right,
four.
okay,
for
that's
four,
where we were. We knew he was wearing
Red ball.
something,
Yeah.
so
Thank you.
it's good to see. Look at that. No, oh, that's a definitive no shoulder. Wasn't even hiding no shoulder there. Doesn't matter what shirt number you're on, you're not going to hide that one, are you? So KCS attacking line out. This is their chance to put their mark on this game. Early doors, get that long journey out their legs. Gather it in. Forwards get at the back, rolling off.
Tackle!
Oh, excellent
Hands
play
up,
there by
down.
Sherborne.
That's a tackle.
Loose man comes off, they picks it up, but KCS coming again. Blake. KCS are giving it back with interest.
Stay to the back up.
They're going again.
Tackle release.
Matty encouraging stuff.
Tackle release.
Yeah, really
On the back
encouraging
foot.
stuff.
On the back foot.
I think we're going to keep it in the forwards here. Something we've done really well this season. Our pick and goes, and hopefully we can finish with some points.
Number
on the
8,
boards.
get back. 8 blue.
Fox just standing off the edge there. Keller comes in and helps him out. Can they? 'Cause they haven't got the numbers outside yet. And a bit more at the front, but that's the loose ball, and Sherborne have turned it over. All that hard work, but it's Thomas that's come up with the ball.
Hang on side.
The Sherborne
Clear.
get a chance to clear. Oh, and now they're away. And Jonah Loma over the ball there, but it didn't quite come together. Ref was happy that he wasn't held.
Penalty advantage.
Great work there by Connolly. Big
No
crossing
hands,
up through the
Lee.
middle there to
Roll
find
away.
that yards. McCaig orchestrating.
Leave it. Leave it. A penalty advantage. 7 red. Playing past the ball.
Chip forward. Is the bounce going to work in his favour? Oh, greatly cleared up. Well, no, it's come through. It's come loose.
Advantage
And
over.
that's Little that was able to get up there from the open side flank.
Probably came to the worst person to have to hack it forward to Little.
Time off.
It's not his natural.
Injury.
No, I have to say
Time off.
he's not a natural kicker.
Skipper.
But good break there by Sherborne. I mean,
Couple of
like
penalties against you there.
you're taking it up at them. You're
playing the ball on the
constantly
floor,
breaking
steady
the line.
business.
And
And then you're 7.
Matty, you're
Taking the
hanging
man
on
out
there
well
at the
past
moment.
the ruck, okay?
At the moment, yeah.
step it up a bit.
I think we had a missed opportunity there in Sherborne 22.
Time's up, yeah. We've got your number 9 is down over there. No, it's going to be your line out. Yeah, we've got full advantage.
Now.
Can I have one? Thank you. Hooker, Hooker. Put the ball down, clock still off. Are you okay to continue? You're making a sub here, coach. Okay, so you're making a sub there?
So early doors, that's not looking good for
Blue, who's your
Captain
skipper
Carl
now?
Smith.
No.
Looks like he's leaving the field.
And in the pack?
doesn't look like he's coming back on.
Number.
He's a soldier.
Number
We'll
8.
see what our physios can do, and if they can work some magic on it.
If I need to check, it'll be you. Okay, number 8.
He'll hate to have to miss as much of the game as this, so knowing Tom will try his best.
Yep, that's fine.
Sherborne taking up through the forwards.
Off you go, Sidney.
Williams at the back there orchestrating. Cushions on for Turner. Out through the back. Oh, nice move there. Reynolds trying to break that line. KCS shuffling across there on the defence. Cushion is going on his own. Can he look for the quick handoff?
Backwards.
Oh, ref said it's backwards. Good pressure this by Sherborne. Want to get under those posts. Oh, and great defence there by KCS. Whenever the ball goes close like this, it's very even kill with his forwards. It's who's going to wear who down first. Thomas orchestrating there again. With Thomas, he's trying to go inside. He's looking for the base of those posts. He's held up again by KCS. And they're in now.
Yes.
And that's McLaughlin, the Sherborne 8, sniping round the side. Ollie, pleased with that?
Yes, good. It's a good nerve settler. Some sort of getting our forwards to do their job. A really great foundation with the driving maul, and just firing through with their short lines and their power over the opposition. Looked difficult initially, but some good defence from KCS. But we managed to get through.
Let's just see it again here. You can see the pressure was there. Ball comes to the back, just rolling off, and it's going too hard and low. And Kelville just couldn't get underneath him and hold him up. So, and it's going to be McCaig with the extras. And the extras, he got it. Neither here. You only might come out in one. So, McLaughlin, the 8 for Sherborne. Ollie, he'll be pleased with that start, and you're pleased with that start.
Yes, no, he will be pleased with that start. He's Lorcan's had a fantastic season, rounded off with some appearances for the Ireland under-18. So Lorcan's had a great season, and this is just another way to keep it going for him. He's been one of our leaders over the course.
There we go again. And the try scorer takes the ball up straight away. And the forwards get in the mix, as you said earlier, Ollie. This is what you kind of like.
Yes, yeah. And although with things like that, we've got to make sure we get the territory to enable to give our forwards a platform and the areas that they want to play in.
Red, keep coming until he puts you on side.
There's Christian Johnson now gone to fullback to take over from Tom Smith, who went off injured.
So you're going to switch in the backs. The ref said the ball is out.
No advantage, knocked down by
So number 20 is actually Henry Marriage. I know it doesn't say it on our team sheet. Number 20 is Henry Marriage, who's come from fullback into 9 to come off for Tom Smith, who went off injured. Christian Johnson now on at fullback, it looks like.
Ollie, I knew having you up here would make it that much easier for me.
No worries.
Players moving around, swapping positions, swapping shirts. What we got there?
Yeah, the shirt sizes are done on however big the person was last year. So there was one year where we had a 6'7" lock, and so I think that's why Archie doesn't quite fit into his shirt.
Crouch. Bind. Come on, Kcs. Set.
Maddie, I think you've got to answer straight back now, haven't you? We need something from you.
We do, yeah. I think we need to capitalise again if we get into the Sherborne 22. Make use of our set pieces.
Advantage.
The journey's out of your legs now. Now you've got a chance to settle.
It is, yeah.
Number 13. Tackle riding up to the neck, number 13, blue.
Lecarte there with the high tackle riding up.
Okay, lovely.
I think he might prefer Lecarte. So,
Oh, Lecarte, yeah.
Lecarte,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll go with Lecarte. Into silent E.
Sorry?
Obviously,
You're
being
gonna
the
make
away
trouble, or
team,
you-
they've got the momentum now at the moment as it's coming through. This
We're
is
gonna continue,
where you've
mate.
got to like, hopefully, don't let them score any more, but make sure that you put the net points on the board next.
yeah, definitely. We need to make sure they don't build up any more momentum and build up some of our own
fellas.
momentum, really.
Injury?
Trying to
Stand
ignore
up.
the loud home crowd. Focus on our set piece here at the line-out. Looks like another Sherborne player's down there. Wait.
Time's up. Just put the ball down so no one thinks you're going to try. Thank you.
Ollie, who's down now?
That's Lorcan McLaughlin down, try scorer. So looks as though end of season weary legs might be kicking in, or maybe it's an excuse to get out of house rugby, which is tomorrow.
I think if you
yes.
come away with the win, then everybody deserves to be
Yeah,
upset, don't they?
that's what I think. But often house rugby is actually more fiercely contested than any competitive game is.
So they're just going to scratch.
Trying to get one up over your mates. So
Well, you've already gone through Sherbourne and already used 2 subs,
yes.
so we can't have any more go down. You're going to start running out the numbers.
I think a reason why we often have such a big subs bench is they're conscious of a midweek game and the tiredness that might come into some people's legs, and so especially when we're home, it's often useful to have a decent-sized subs bench.
But you also have a half game rule. Everybody has to play at least half game, don't you?
Yeah. So and that.
And nobody's listening. Do you stick to it?
Yes, we do. We aim to, and
Excellent.
it's not necessarily sort of you play the first half, I'll play the second half. It's more sort of we aim to sort of roll the subs
Just about ready?
and keep the team fresh, and so no one's sort of walking onto the pitch or staying on the pitch really tired, and nor walking onto the pitch with no running in their legs.
So that's just been introduced and everything else. Has it led to players make it easier to dip out because there's the opportunity to be subbed?
I think
Time is
that naturally in the first everyone loves rugby and wants to play as much rugby as they can, and so to come in and
Straight.
just be guaranteed a game is actually quite a nice
Full
feeling.
scrum, blue ball.
Some people, especially maybe not the first, but in the lower down teams may not enjoy so much rugby if they don't get a decent amount of game time.
Yeah, no, that's very important, and got to say the right things here. It's the enjoyment. That's what it's all about. isn't it?
Exactly.
And Matty,
yes.
I'm sure it's the same for you.
Crap.
Everybody gets a half game.
It is, yeah. We're a bit light on subs
Fine.
today. We had our tie head prop pull out last night with some food poisoning. I myself was touch and go for today.
Yeah.
So I think we've only got 2 or 3 today.
Right.
Yeah, we have 3 today, I believe.
So fingers crossed that these
crossed we
big
don't
hitting
pick up too
Sherborne
many
boys don't
knocks,
take any
no.
more of you out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sherborne trying to build now from just inside their own 10, out through the hands. Great hit there.
Benji Tozer, that is.
Tozer. KCS. The defence here is very impressive, and that
Great
was, I
turnover.
believe, in from the side. We'll wait to hear what the ref says. No,
Releasing. Number 10.
Sherborne holding on.
William Staples, I think that
Number
was
10, not
one of our
releasing.
locks.
Over the ball, and he's held it down. Now, would you normally go post here at this point and just peg them back a bit so you're on the board, Matty?
I think if I was on the pitch, I might say go for the post, but being a try down, looks like we've elected to kick for touch. Hopefully we can execute our line out if the ball is touch. Good knock.
Touch was found, and half the lower school chased that ball into the background there, and they're having the weight of the time. One guy's got it, he's being tackled by another, and so this ball's coming back slowly. Maybe that's the plan by Sherborne, slow this game down, because the lower school are tackling the ball in the background now.
Still holding on to it.
It's a novelty for them to come watch our boys play rugby. It seems like a lot of the schools around Sherbourne have been allowed to miss 1 or 2 lessons to come watch.
And quite right too.
Yes.
Excellent atmosphere here. There's a good There's a few hundred crowd here and the atmosphere is building, so it's looking good. Now the KCS, this is the Char, nice move off the front, and it's going to, and well, he was right on touch at the top of it, but that was a great move with Irvin, was it Chamberlain? Excellent work there. Interesting to see that was like the, just that 1 foot in touch there, if not, I think he was in for the try.
Seemed like a good cover tackle from Lorcan though to run in. Obviously that injury hasn't hampered him too much.
Great move off the front of the line there by KCS. Matty, you work on that a lot?
We do.
Oh, and you've stolen the ball. Sorry, I'm talking over you.
There.
You've stolen the line out, and great work there. That's Chamberlain again.
Behind the line, speed, move!
Yeah, Dave Ward has helped us a lot with our set pieces, particularly our line outs.
KCS sitting on that line. This is the same as Sherbourne were when they got their try. Sherbourne play it. Ref said he's out the way. Matty's looking good.
Great carry there from Rory Hyatt. We just need to keep hold of the ball now. Capitalise.
Blake just rolling off. There's Fox out through the hands. Coville trying to spin off his players, trying to get through these big Sherborne forwards. Building again. They're giving as much as they give, they're getting it back.
Carry from Will Staples.
Good defence for Sherborne. KCS recycling continually. Fox just on the edge there. Oh, nearly turned over by Sherborne. Turn and decided to take it out.
Great finish.
And he's in there.
That's Enrico Lacorte.
Lacorte. Without the E, Lacorte.
Brilliant finish, yeah.
Has put it over in the corner. Maddie, pleased with that move?
Yeah, really pleased. The forwards might be disappointed that we took out into the backs, but definitely paid off there. That's brilliant.
I think as a forward, I mean, look, we were pleased that we wore them down to give the backs the easy run in.
Yeah, it was great turnover.
Here, we see here again, just wear them down.
Yeah, we've
and then Turner
made sure that
brings him through the hands.
Great finish by
Oh,
Enrico.
nice move back inside and just an arm out.
15.
I think it was really good by Noah Chamberlain to steal the ball at that line out.
This way. Lovely.
All started from a stolen line out.
So Robbie Philpott on the conversion.
The extras to level the game up with 20 minutes to go. This will be a good response from KCS. And Ollie, I think you just needed to keep them out for a while there.
Yeah, we did. I must say it was some good discipline. Something we've had to work on throughout the season. We've often been prone to give away some penalties when defending for a prolonged period of time. But that was good. It was just a sensible rugby and good decision making by the KCS boys just to utilise the mismatch on the wing.
Yeah, they found it, so no extras. So Sherbourne still leading after 20 minutes, 7 points to 5. And I know it's always a big one, but the next score could really, push each team on. I mean, KCS themselves, you're going to get your tail up because you're the travelling team coming down there, and Sherbourne, you need the crowd behind you.
Carry on, fellas. Coach, are you making a sub or are we going to carry on?
We'll just find out. We've got a man down in the corner for Sherbourne.
Felix Connolly.
Okay.
It's the left wing, Connolly. And he is being replaced by another number 20.
Rafe O'Brien.
Ray O'Brien.
Yes, Rafe O'Brien has come on, looks like he's come onto the wing, that right wing.
Well taken there by Blake. But Sherbourne made sure he knew where he was, and the crowd are picking up again, and the atmosphere builds.
That's them singing a rendition of our school song at the moment. No one knows what it means because it's all in Latin, but everyone loves to sing.
Exactly, you can't knock that. There's loads of songs I sing that I don't know what they mean, but hey, everybody likes me to sing them, so I'm sure it's the same down here. Hink, we're coming back.
Number 1 crossing in front of a chase down for the kick.
crossing and offside, so that's Sherborne. Now, Ollie, would you take the points here?
I would, yes, to put them within a try, but seems like that's what they've gone
Scrum.
for. I know they've gone for scrum, it seems. So yeah, but
Thinking behind that then?
I think a midfield scrum. We trust the moves that we can sometimes pull off in the backs. So a midfield scrum with our good ball carrier McLaughlin at 8 might reach some benefits. It's a bold choice, I must admit.
All right,
It's not one I would have gone for, but we'll see how it pays off.
Hold there.
They've gone blind through the hands, but wrapped up quickly there. And the momentum's gone. KCS wrapped up and they couldn't let that ball out.
Secured the ball, looks like. Yeah.
I think that was Max Koval. Brilliant steal.
He was off the edge of that scrum quickly and slowed that ball right down. And in fact, they've turned it over.
Cake as well.
So once again, points on offer. Decide not to do it. I mean, you as fullback, did you normally kick?
No, McKagan's our normal kicker.
Right.
Admittedly, he has had a mixed season. He's been improving all season with his kicking. But we'll see how what Lorcan can do in his big
Good
carry.
hard run. They lost the play in the scrum, the line out, but they're coming through the hands. Oh, good work. Oh, well over. You won't want to see that again.
That's Felix Conley back on from his injury.
Not rolling away. Penalty advantage.
Advantage Sherbourne.
13 red, not rolling
So
away.
Sherborne got a free ball now.
No.
And he's gone inside.
Coming back,
Yeah.
not rolling away.
A little bit of
Final back
obstruction there.
there. Penalty, not
have to-
rolling
It would have been
away.
fine if the
Number
ref was looking
13.
the other way at that point.
I think I might be mistaken. I think the law is that you can't be in front of the ball when it's picked up. If you're trying to do something like that through the ruck, you have to be behind the ball in sort of scrum half
You're already
position.
there, you've taken contact, you've formed part of the
Sam
ruck.
Reynolds trying to
Somebody who's not in there's got to
put a
handle it.
sneaky one there.
Trying
Open
to,
up, please.
manipulate the
Open up.
situation.
Exactly. Worth a shot.
Yeah. So Sherborne, I mean, they've got to make it all happen here and make the difference. And KCS, Matty, you've got to keep them out, but it's a good roll-in maul. And at the back of...
Accidental obstruction. He's detached at the back and then reattached. I'm calling use it.
So basically came away from the players and then come back into it.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
a bit
ball
of a
didn't get to the
let-off,
back,
yeah.
and we didn't have that truck and trailer quick enough, basically.
Yeah, bit of a let off there for KCS, I think.
End up with truck and trailer
We
and
have
then you
been
come
warned
back
about
to
the
form one
Sherborne
again. I call use it.
more. Apparently, it's been an absolute weapon for you guys this year.
It's something that we have really improved throughout the season. It's what kept us in touch against Millfield earlier this season is our dominance at a close range line out.
Let's make sure I can see all the
Yeah,
heads
when it gets going, it's a sight to behold. even for a back.
And Matty, what's been the plan to try and stop this?
Crap.
Yeah, so we spent Monday evening. We had a look at your game last year, the play final. Had a look at the lineouts you used there, and we thought about putting basically our movements in our 7-man and our 5-man lineouts to try and steal the ball or sack it before it gets going, really.
That's right. I mean, the thing is, if you're going to take it down or do anything, you've got to do it nice and early
Yeah.
to make sure the penalty is far from the post as possible if you do get caught on it. Obviously not that you'd be doing anything illegal. So Heen, as he found touch. Oswald going to bring it back with some interest. That's about 4 or 5 players. He's drawn them in. Now they've got numbers out wide. If Sherborne can spin it wide early.
None of you on your feet, leave it.
But a great play by KCS slowing that ball down. They've still got the numbers if they can do it. They've got one man out there. Oh, great play there. That was
It's good defence.
McCaig again.
Brilliant cover tackle then
releasing number
from
12.
Faris, our number
releasing.
5, one of our locks.
Staples was your man coming across with the cover tackle, but it was McCaig again making the break. And 3 changes by Sherborne in the background. Just see it there. And it comes, and he's all over him. Look, he's trying to. It was 7 actually. It was
Here's Keller.
It's Keller again.
It is, yeah.
The man is getting everywhere. He is an out and out open side flanker.
He is following in his brother's footsteps from last year. Cameron Keller. Looks like
Sherborne,
it runs in the
who's
blood
running
almost.
touch on this side?
So we've had Charlie Cushing, Freddie Woolgar and Jez Meeker come to the pitch.
Hold the ball.
Sort of what we're talking about earlier, rolling subs, keeping everyone
Hold
fresh
on,
on the
fellas.
pitch.
Okay. Mark is there.
It's a nightmare for us commentators with the shirts changing as well.
I can imagine.
The numbers they did have, they were wearing, and they should have. They've swapped already, so, you know, not to worry. We will be there. What's the thing that we've got to sing in with the shoes off at the back there, Ollie?
We have a chant that says, shoes off if you love Sherborne.
All right.
And leave some muddy socks, but everyone's loafers go up in the air when we're watching the boys.
Love it. So KCS clearing again, and
Taking him in the air though.
now McLeod there, just knocked it on, and then by knocking on.
Johnson knock on from Johnson there.
Johnson at 18 is now 21, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
right,
Yes.
okay.
Sorry,
Right.
it must be. I do apologise. It must be an absolute nightmare with the names.
Maybe their parents could buy their shirt at the beginning of the season, and like you have squad numbers.
Crap.
So a chance
Fine.
for Matty. You need to get back in this game, don't you? Well, they're saying that it's only 2 points in it, so you've soaked all that pressure up.
We have. I think it's a really good comeback after the early score by Sherbourne.
And that is Johnson. He was wearing 18, he's now wearing 21, and he's now gone to fullback. He's cleared. And McCaig as straight
Taken
out.
back.
Carried back.
Good opportunity now
We're
for
about here. Yeah.
our line out.
Well, that's interesting,
Carried back
because
into 22.
he took it back in the 22. We'll let him off then. Yeah. Okay, I was going to say, if not, why is the line out there? But that shows how many of the laws that I knew when I was playing. So, Matty, you've got to build from here. I think if you get a penalty now, 3 points, it's if you're getting something from your pressure.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the first half, and if we can get 3 points or even a try to take into the second half, it would be brilliant. Try and get the driving ball going.
Short line out, but they're building it in the forwards.
Taken down by Red. Ball still there.
Now coming in,
Defense
Chamberlain,
is brilliant at the line out from this
doing
one.
it, Turner. Hink, trying to find his way through. Good support, keeping it tight by Chamberlain.
Open up. Penalty advantage.
Bakouche is in
That staples that.
so it's advantage, got a free ball here.
So penalty advantage.
High, out the back nicely
off
there
there
by
by
Teller,
Chamberlain.
still with the advantage.
Not releasing there, coming back, advantage offside.
So Matty, call
Number
that quickly,
18.
what are you going to do?
Keep going.
I
keep
think we're
going.
going to go for the posts here.
Lovely.
Hopefully we go for the post. That's what I would go for personally. But looks like Callum's a lot more brave than I am, kicking for the corner. So looks like we've elected for the corner again.
So would that be a call from
That'll be
Turner
Callum
himself
It will be, yeah.
dictating this? So the rest of these forwards on there are a bit fitter than you, and they don't need the rest for the kick for goal. Is that what it is, Matty?
Yeah.
Fellas,
Callum's
there's too much creep
very
at the
brave
fringes
skipper,
on
and
this
hopefully
first and second
he'll
channel.
pay
We've
off
got to
here.
keep that line where it needs to be, okay?
Well, it is a lot easier from up here,
It is,
and we
yeah.
get the replays. You can see Sherborne. Is that Church Cathedral in there? Isn't just be a
Sherborne Abbey in the background.
Sherborne Abbey in the
Yes.
background now, so it's an abbey.
Yes. Don't quite know what the difference between an abbey, a church, and all the rest is. But
I know Cathedral's got to have X amount of doors, but
does it?
you know, and then you become a city, but definitely wasn't a city. Well, and there was a loss again. McLaughlin tidying it up, and this is from their own line. Oh,
good recovery from Charlie McCaig there.
McKay did well to keep this move going.
After initial steal from Lorcan McLaughlin at the line out.
And Matty, you've gone from attacking line out
To defending on the
to
halfway line.
Exactly, and now being pushed back in your own 22, and that is a great kick.
Yeah, brilliant
And
kick.
we've just gone like 80 yards there from one line out to the next.
Yeah.
That must be disappointing.
Very disappointing. Maybe we should have gone for the posts, but couldn't have anticipated our hooker overthrowing it there. But
You see from here, like, just like, you know, look, McKay can see what's there just inside his own half, take it all the way down to the 22. That's a
Close it up
great
slightly.
kick. Good pressure from the winger as well.
need to try and retain the ball now.
The crowd are picking up. Definitely the 16th man feel to this event at the moment.
Great line.
Excellent take there in the line from Hyatt. Under great pressure from Sherborne.
Still the same man, through the middle. Tackle. One man against one man.
Brilliant defending again from them all.
Yeah,
Pressure's good.
It's something we've tried to, alongside being good at attacking more, is trying to get to defend them and utilising the law.
And you've turned it again.
So that's Lorcan. Good offload from Lorcan there. Freddie Walgard.
That line is getting closer and closer, and the forwards.
It's
Thomas.
Very close there.
And that is held up.
Held up.
That was, the ref was right in the right position there.
So, good carry from Ferguson there. Obviously follows in the footsteps of his brother, Zander.
You just see it here. Good pick up from the base. And they get under, look, there's that arm underneath him.
Good defence. They've had a very good goal line defence so far, KCS.
Matty, you're pleased with that?
Yeah, brilliant.
They're doing as you told them, yeah?
Edward Blake and Louis Edwards just underneath the ball there.
Blue ball.
But at the same time, I think that's 2 liners we've lost in the space of a few minutes. So hopefully we can retain or win the ball back.
Bind.
So Sherborne on the 5 metre line. And have they got the push in the scrum? They haven't. They're coming out through the hands. Oh, and the line break again. That was 21. That I think is Johnson. We've got him off to a fine art now. Oh, and that's around the edge, and he's in.
I think that's Lorcan McLaughlin again.
McLaughlin again.
Spotted the gap and went through it. Looks like McLaughlin. It might not be. I'll double check when I see the replay.
No, it was.
Okay.
The big number 8 just coming around the edge again, and that defence right on those edges has cost him twice now.
He's been very good at it, spotting the gaps, and he's got deceptively decent feet that don't look good until you're faced with it. So
you see it again. The ball's going to be just set up here. Great play by Johnson.
Thank you.
And you see him coming in.
Perfect.
Yeah, notices the guard. The guard has left the ruck. Great finish.
Guard wasn't there, and he just pushed him off the side. So that was the big score.
Right before half time as well. It's
Yeah.
going to be that's going to be a real boost to the boys before half time.
Maddie, what would we be saying at half time to the lads to try and just keep going basically? Because until that try, there's only 2 points in it.
Yeah, there's only 2 points in it, and we had an attacking advantage in the Sherbourne 22. So we're definitely not out of the game. I say it's still a very even match.
And in off the post.
And that's half time.
And that is, ladies and gentlemen, half time. Sherborne 14.
Okay, sure.
KCS Wimbledon.
Okay.
5. Ollie, you must be pleased with that first half. I mean, you got the lead and a good gutty display there.
Yes, no, that's it's good to respond like that, losing our influential captain, which could have been a big problem. But we've been good, we've been disciplined, we've been patient, and now hopefully we can utilise the slight slope that our pitch has down to the bottom right corner, and something we like to do in the second half to help pin them down in their territory. And it's easier to do that when you've got a lead of 9 points.
And Matty, what's the second? Just come up and get into it early in the second half. Is that the plan?
We need to take advantage of the chances that we have whenever we get into a good attacking position. And then I think defensively, flying up in the line, we need to try and stop the Sherbourne forwards before they get going, which has been a slight problem in the first half.
You're close in defence when it's around the halfway line either side of that. That's been nice and tight. Just couple of times around the edges there. And let's have a look at the story of the half. So Sherbourne came out early, and with the first of his 2 tries from McLaughlin. Which we will be showing you in a minute. So, Ollie, this man, McLaughlin.
Yes.
He's
been great.
He's great, isn't he? Is this his week in, week out game?
Yes, it is. And as I mentioned previously, he's been rewarded for that. He's represented Ireland under 18s this year. And he has really been a fantastic player, won our player of the season at our dinners last weekend. And he really has He's a major leader in the team alongside him and Tom Carr-Smith, him in the forwards, Tom in the backs.
Yeah.
Have been a great asset to our season.
And you see here, this is the first try. And you see, just rolls off there nice and twice, and nobody's going to stop that little swivel. And
Boys to make the gap at the back of the ruck.
Koval there just wasn't able to get underneath him. But I mean, it's difficult to tackle anybody as they're spinning in front of you. You've just got to kind of get your arms around them and get before the spin. But did well.
Thank you.
And then the story of the half, KCS came back. Matty, you're pleased with this?
Yeah, really pleased. We did really well to hold on to the ball through however many phases that was, and keep our patience and go into the backs and finish well. So something we need to do in the second half as well.
And that's a good, the court there with a good outstretched arm and just getting in at the corner. And the extras were picked up by, missed by KCS on that one. So we were at 7-5, but after attacking line out from KCS, it just from one end of the pitch to the other, back they came, Ollie.
Yeah, no, that was a fantastic piece of play. The ability to capitalise on the mistakes of KCS really helped us there. Sort of it all came together in that mood. The kick from Charlie, and the finish was a great finish, set up by the backs and finished by the forwards, which is somewhat unusual. But again, a great finish by Lorcan.
Yeah, and he just came straight over the seven there. The seven. We got Keller was nice and low, going down on him, but he just like basically ploughed through over the top of him and in.
Yeah, looks like it's really hard to stop McLaughlin from a metre or two out. Keller gave it his best shot there.
Yeah, it's hard stuff to do. Now let's get this pronunciation right, because Ollie, I'm saying McLaughlin, you're saying.
There's Lorcan McLaughlin, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're saying Lorcan, because that's his first name.
First name's Lorcan.
We just got an L. We've got an L, McLaughlin.
No, Lorcan is his first name, which admittedly is a fairly unusual first name.
That's good, yeah. So, right, so we know that these initials at the front there, like, you know, we weren't given the benefit of those at the beginning, but you're doing a great job on that, Ollie. Thank you for that.
No worries.
So, here at Sherborne School, half-time, we have Sherborne School 14, KCS Wimbledon 5, and we are just about to get ready for the second half of what is going to be a pulsating second half of this quarter-final. KCS all the way down from Surrey, and a nice big smile there for the commentary box and the cameras.
He seems to have recovered from the knock he took earlier, Felix, and he's back to his usual jolly self.
It's good stuff, good stuff. And so it's going to be getting us underway.
Charlie
McCaig for Sherborne. Can they now go and make this 16th man crowd count? I know it's a cliche, but this is definitely a case of first score is the important one. And Maddie, for your point, it's got to be you.
It does, yeah. I think going in, Sherborne get the first score, make it 19-5 or even 17-5 will be quite a tough one to come back from. So vital for us to get that first score in this half.
Ready?
It certainly is. So referee Duncan Butler-Wheelhouse from the London Society gets us underway for what should be an exceptionally good second half.
Great take from Edward Blake there.
Nice and solid, nice base. Sherborne straight up on it, so KCS already got to start working from inside their own 22. Will anything change a lot at the moment, Matty, or will we go as we were and just try and miss those mistakes?
I think we'll keep the game plan much the same. We have made a few subs, but the game plan will remain the same. I think it was working to an extent in the first half attacking. We just need to make sure we land the opportunities that we get.
Front man. There's your mark, open up. That's okay, you're trying, you're not going to throw before he's ready. On him, number 3.
So throwing in the line, Ollie is, because it's not our 18 here.
It's Charlie Cushing.
Right.
Henry Mayer just attempting a bit too much there with the offload. I think the boys now just need to calm down, recognise that we're up on the scoreboard, and just keep playing, keep doing what we've been doing.
Just keep it in the forwards, keep it tight.
Exactly.
Just wearing them down. Yeah.
And maybe sometimes we considered a fairly boring brand of rugby to be playing, but in a cup, you've got to win. And so you've got to do what you've got to do.
Crouch. Bind.
We have. It's all about the result today.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm sure the coaches will tell you it's about development and you know, rounding off the players. But once you cross that whitewash, it's all about winning today.
Stay bound.
Exactly, and we had the great experience of playing at Bloxham last year in a stadium, and we want to try and get that again this year.
Yeah.
Wait, 20, wait!
That didn't quite going to kick through. And well up there, McLeod clearing at the back there.
The kicker.
So loose ball, kick forward. So
And I think Henry Marriage was in front of the kicker there.
Well in front chasing.
You've got to retreat back behind the ball when it comes loose like that. So KCS get a chance once again to try and, for the first time this half, get into Sherborne's half and just get some quality ball off his line-out. The line-out hasn't quite been working. They've managed to find touch and miss us, which is always a bonus. So Matty, just a nice platform from here.
Yeah, I think that was Marcus Hink trying to grubber it through there. And we've got another line out here that we need to try and retain and throw over the Sherbourne jumpers.
Close the gap slightly, 3 red, 3 red. Close the gap slightly, thank you. Backwards.
Wasn't clean again, but it was caught, and we're good to go. I think that's Edwards in the line with it now.
It is Edwards with the carry.
Just like to say thank you to Edwards for wearing the shirt that he's been given. Sherborne take note.
The KCS boys are clearly are showing off the fact that they get better academic results with their shirt numbers.
So it's a lot easier to say that it was Oswald coming up there and saying it was in Faith.
Yeah.
But that's a turnover, and the ref has given that as
holding on from
holding on, not releasing.
And a good effort from Freddie Woolgar. Admittedly, in my eyes, that was him off his feet, but I'm not complaining.
That's lovely.
Freddie Woolgar at 4 there. We don't have a 4 on my little list, but anyway, that's not to worry.
He manages to fill Archie's shirt.
This KCS, I mean, neither line out for either team has been going very well at the moment. This is you've got to steal this line out and make sure they don't build from here, Matty.
We do, yeah. We need to replicate what we did on the Sherborne 5 in the first half, because we know once this driving ball gets going from Sherborne, it's a real weapon.
First line out is nice and clean. And going through the numbers, big runners in the back there, but McCaig just slips. Oh, but nice break there from Connolly. Keeps that move going. Ball comes back.
Advantage, knocked
that's
on.
knocked on. KCS have got a free ball. There's not a lot going on there.
There we go.
We want to try and create something because there's not a lot happening from the set plays. You see there's no line break. There's no line break.
Lots of space in behind there.
Advantage over.
Spacing behind, but it's only as good if this chase is good, and can he keep him pinned in there?
Big hand.
That was our man Connolly coming back.
He's a big man, Felix Connolly. Prides himself on his leg size, so
good line speed there from KCS.
It's a good break by Wes McCott there.
Last man's feet, advantage for offside.
Yes.
Penalty advantage for offside.
Free ball to Sherborne here. Chance to spin it out through the hands. They know they've got a free ball coming back, and that's going to go straight on his throat, and we're coming back.
Number 4.
Well, I think that's
Ollie, what are we going to do here?
I think it might just be on the cusp of Charlie's range, so
Number 4.
He's pointing to the post. He is.
No way. He's going to go for touch. He's going to go for the corner. I'll put my money on the corner. Nobody's gone for the post yet.
Yeah, he's gone to the post.
There we go.
He's gone to the post.
There we go. I've got down.
Although it's amazing what a bit of confidence in the
forwards
regarding kicking can do.
And that,
I think that's gone straight out. Yeah, that's dead ball.
So that's might have been better going at the post.
Yeah, it might have been a better effort. Might have had the same result, to be fair.
In the try area.
That's a lacks concentration.
And that's just trying to push for those extra yards, whereby it's more about bringing the ball back rather than trying to.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
No more penalties there, please. Come across, so you're in the right place.
And the crowd has got even bigger now down here. Excellent turnout for Sherborne today. The whole village, the whole town is down here.
Yeah, it's not a particularly big village, so it's...
Everybody from the Abbey has left and come down here. They've come down to find out the difference between an Abbey and a church as well.
Comes down.
The reset. This is just suit
Let's keep the hips
Matty, this
stable,
just
okay?
suits
Don't you
Sherborne.
just
They're just
little
like
dip there.
slow ball
Let's come
times.
across
You know, I know
slightly.
it's still early in the second half, but just time runs down, not get a chance to get any
Hit the
rhythm.
hips from both guys on that side.
I think they're trying to force us to chase the game almost and start throwing the ball around, but hopefully Marcus at 10 keeps us cool and he's playing the way that we've been practicing all year.
Which is putting the ball in behind
It is.
and chasing it up, which he's been trying to do. But the Sherbourne have been returning it with a bit of interest
Yeah,
so
the
far.
Sherbourne back three's been brilliant, I think.
I think that's a credit to some of the boys in the back three. Some of them aren't that used to playing in a deeper role, and it's been great.
And there is the ball in behind.
That's a good kick.
McLeod having a turn, and that's good yardage. Good
Yeah,
yardage.
very good. That's good play from the KCS boys.
Now, how many things have you got across, Matty, that this line out goes well, and that you can build up from this?
I think all of them.
Yeah, and you can see you're just starting inside your own 22, own 10, and there.
Brilliant
He was on his left foot, and he turned to his right, and the outside, a little bit of a David Silver there, very impressive.
Number 11.
Hopefully we can disrupt the ball now.
You just got to like clean this up now. If you can just steal another line out here,
Yeah.
it's gonna, you know.
Shift back line.
And there it is, got
Here's
a hand
Kylo
on
with
it,
the
but
disruption.
unfortunately didn't quite come back for you, Maddie. And Zach Thomas
No closer.
on the bit.
Use it.
Good defence again, KCS. It's solid, straight on that line. McKay, straight out. There was a better safe than sorry one.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, yes, but that's credit to KCS there. They pretty much got a line out where we had our first one, so it's a very good defensive set from them.
Matty, please catch this line out and get a drive. Yeah, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm hoping for. Sherborne have been really good at disrupting the ball, and we need to get this lift high and Max's throw high to match it. So fingers crossed here.
And I mean, remember they're all doing a job that you would normally do in the line out. So, you know, there's two of them doing your role.
Yeah.
Make sure you get a pay rise for 2 next year, all right? So no competing from Sherbourne, but as soon as those feet hit the ground, they're all over them.
They disrupted it once again there.
And
Penalty advantage.
just stationary. Casey, oh.
From the side.
And
Number 5.
Tozer knew all about that from
Number 5.
Case. He was all over him.
Good opportunity here now.
The points to bring him in one score or to the corner again?
I think we're going to the corner.
But your line out hasn't been working.
I think that angle might be slightly too wide for Philpott or McLeod there. So
Fair
we've
point.
elected to kick for the corner.
Great grounds there. You can see in the background here at Sherborne School. There's hockey pitches and rugby pitches, and there's rugby posts right into the distance there, into the disappearing the hill. 18 of them. 18. Thank you, Ollie.
18, yes, we've got a whole. Been lucky enough to be.
You've got
gifted
a whole county of pitches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of being in Dorset rather than the heart of London.
Yeah. Right. Clean catch. This is your chance, Matty.
Chance.
They've got to build it, and they've got it rolling.
got it driving
Got
now.
to move on the ball. There's that ball at the back. I think it's under control. There it is,
Brilliant
and that's
drive.
got to be down, and the ref is all over it, and he's saying held up again. And that,
It was Max Koval there.
Turbo, he just could not believe that he felt grass, I think is what he's saying.
I think a lot of our boys were thinking that.
Okay, listen to
We
me.
couldn't quite see from
No,
up here,
I'm
but
happy.
Let's have a look.
They got out. It's scrum, red ball.
You can't ask for the ref to be in a better position than that. Great move, just off the side. Look, they get it moving off the side. That ball's back, it's off the side.
Come on,
And yeah, do you know what?
it's down to me.
Who's that lad
Might be
there? He just
biased,
held him
but,
up. Who was that, Ollie?
5.
That looks like Freddie Woolgar. Oh no, Felix Connolly actually.
All right, well, exceptional job. KCS again. Yeah, we see a back row move here.
It's a good push from the boys.
Oh, and he knew all about that.
That's Lorcan McLaughlin coming in.
I wouldn't say from the side, but...
Advantage offside, number 12.
Right, it's free ball.
Advantage.
Matty, you got free ball. This is chance. Just keep plumbing away at that line. Or...
Similar thing to what we did in the first half and try and wear them down near the breakdown. Oh, gone wide.
Oh, nice kick through. Has he got the legs? He needs to bounce. Didn't quite happen, but free ball, so we're going back with a penalty. Now, please, Matty, tell me you're going to kick this.
Hopefully.
Take the 3 points.
Hopefully.
Number 12.
Callum might elect for a scrum, but hoping we go for the post. He's pointing to the posts. Hopefully we take
You
the
need
3
two.
points.
You need 2 scores. This is a golden opportunity to get those. And
We have
there we
gone
go.
for the posts, yeah.
Where he's gone for the post.
And it's McLeod taking the penalty rather than Philpott.
Excellent.
Got the, although, if you think about it in a different way, you've got the possibility of a yellow card. Probably wasn't too far away for our boys. Multiple repeated infringements.
But we've got the ref, and we're hearing him. We haven't had a warning, anything yet. No,
okay.
no, we haven't anything. So
sensible.
A good valid point.
It's what I would have done.
I just think what we've got to do is just we're down here. We've got to come away with something, right? We need 2 scores anyway, you know. So just make sure he doesn't miss it. So this is it is McLeod. We're in 21. This is impressive. I do like this KCS lineup. It matches the numbers.
We've got everyone wearing the correct shirts.
So Ollie has to leave us for the some duties in the crowd. I think his shoes are going to be coming off and he's going to be waving them at us soon when that song comes out. He's going to get involved.
Yeah.
So Maddie McLeod pops this over. It's make all the difference. Say it's there, and it is.
It's 3 points.
That
6 point game.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's just the converted try to win. You've got to feel confident now that it's going to lift the boys. They feel that they've got something from all that pressure.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get this ball back, keep it, and get marched down the field towards the Sherbourne try line.
Time off. We've got subs coming on.
So
Callum, is your sub on?
a few more subs taking place, switching around, and Duncan Butler-Wheelhouse is keeping everything under control until we are 100% ready.
We've got time off, fellas.
The clock has stopped, so that's all good. So you're not going to lose any time here, Matty.
Yeah, every minute's extremely valuable. That's the court coming on now. And
Guardian Pro mouth guards, giving your teeth every sporting chance. Thank you for them for supporting the stream today.
our fly half, Marcus Hink, I believe, has just come off now. McLeod's moved to 10, Philpott to 15, and the court to 13.
But they're keeping the same shirt, so I should be good with this, but keeps the drift. So here we go again. Turner getting his backs going. He's trying to get that ball up and get them catching, but nobody, there wasn't a chase on there this time.
Backwards.
And what we do know is that McCaig with the headband is wearing 12, so now we've lost Ollie. We're going to be guessing a little bit here on some of the players.
6, let go first. There we go. Nope, still in.
We haven't got a 22, so we're never going to guess who that one is.
Great
And Sherbourne, what's
turnover.
his hand? Off feet, I think.
Not releasing. Number 4.
What's it called?
Not releasing.
Holding on.
Not holding on, not releasing again. He goes down there.
That's Rory Hyatt with a great turnover there.
Yeah,
Fill-in hooker, normally at flanker, but
filling in for you.
he is, yeah.
And when are you hoping to be back? If it's
We have one more game on Saturday against Trinity, so I'm fingers crossed I'll be back for that. Since I was touch and go for today. Obviously, it's really frustrating to miss out on such a big game, but
Neither team seems to be
hopefully
giving
I'll have the
anyone to run
chance
touch.
in the new year
Which
if
means I'm
we
going to
can
have to guess whether the ball's gone out or not.
score another 7 points
Are
and
you
beat
running touch
Sherbourne here.
first? Yeah, if we could just have someone so that we know
exactly,
the ball's
yeah,
gone
this
out.
is the semi-finals at Allianz sometime in March, and then on to Twickenham from there, isn't it? So
It is, yeah.
let's hope it's. I'm not going to say let's hope it goes your way today, because obviously that'll be biased.
Have to be impartial.
But let's fingers crossed for you. So it's your chance to get back in the game and just really make this last 20 minutes important.
First from blue, then from red. First
Shame
knock on
there.
from blue.
Oh, you still got the ball.
We do still have the ball.
It's already come out
Slightly
the line
lucky
out,
there, I
and then
think,
knocked it on.
having
Thank you,
underthrown the
number 5.
line out, but
Just hasn't been functioning today, has it? It's just like
Here we go.
they as you see there, they just seem to be going up together
After the
Yeah.
rather than one, any movement one in front of the other.
yeah. I don't know quite what that is since I'm not on the
Well,
on the pitch,
you got
but,
your flanker throwing in, you got your hooker in the line, and
Yeah.
and then the first team hooker sitting up here in the commentary. So maybe that's something to do with it, you know. And feasibly you were arranged for you to play today because it was touch and go.
It was, yeah.
And
penalty.
advantage again.
Number 3.
Now to the corner, or do you kick again and just keep bringing it down?
I think we go to the corner.
Back the full 10, please,
Since
fellas.
it is again quite wide and quite a long way away. That's what we've elected to do.
And it is the corner they're going for.
Great work from our props, Blake and Fox there
Number
to win
3,
the
I need you
penalty.
to stay upright, okay? You're dipping under the other guy and he can't hold that up,
See,
okay?
the ref's saying he's just dipping down.
Okay, keep your head in your
and not
hips
holding
line,
him
then
up.
we can get a stable scrum.
And you look at the size of that wall guy, you think he should be able to hold most players up.
We've got our lock playing at 1, Edward Blake,
Fine, I'm happy
since
with that.
one of our props pulled out last night.
Right,
That's even more impressive with that considered.
yeah. And that line out,
That's
Pushed
up his
it low
knee.
again.
very low, but you've done well. And
Turnover.
Keller was rolling and rolling, and you are allowed to roll, but you're not allowed to roll and roll and roll.
Yeah,
Number 7, not releasing.
it's a shame there. We've pushed the ball low again with the throw of the line out.
And this is the story of your game so far. It just
Has.
hasn't really happened in those line outs at those vital moments.
We've lost a lot of line outs, so we probably should have won, and
Here we go.
good attacking position, so
Line out.
See it again here.
push low.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Here we
And you've got to release there or there.
Trying his best to keep hold of the ball there.
So another line out. Let's see a clean line out from Sherborne this time. But you've been stealing them,
That's fine.
disturbing them. This time it's clean. And it's a big break.
Great tackle.
We're
by
going to
Oliver
go somewhere.
Farrett.
Then. We're going to say it's cushion, but
Farron there with the tackle.
and now keep this momentum going. That's Woolgar breaking that line. Support from McCaig.
Get offside.
Woolgar's back in the line. There's McCaig. Oh, just overrun there by Reynolds. Got to build again.
Back foot here. You two, go.
There's our man Connolly, smiling at the opposition as he goes through.
On the back foot, behind it.
Oh, hitting that line, and you can hear the crowd in the background urging Sherborne on because there's only one score in it.
Max Koval there, chopping the 8.
McLaughlin's giving him everything. I think if they can keep this alive, Kcs is going to do very well to keep them out. Very well. They just every tackle they're getting 2 or 3 yards. McCaig, didn't quite work there, and
Great tackle by Keller.
Blake
Amazing tackle.
did really well there. Keller just came in, took away his midriff. He did well holding on. Still they go.
Get back to the last feet. Fine.
Still they push in there.
Back foot here.
Blake
that's it.
taking it on. Woolgar standing at the back there. You fancy just helping it on his way.
No hands
These
down.
forwards are going to keep rolling it in here, Maddie. You're going to do well keeping them out here.
Back foot.
Big goal line defence needed now.
Oh, nice switch move.
Great tackle there from
Oh,
Enrico.
exceptional defence.
working.
And that is held up. And the ref is right there, and he's seeing every bit of it. Exceptional play there.
Edward Blake again.
Held up.
Our
The
fill-in
guy has
prop.
earned his corner today, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's playing his second row.
Thank
He's
you for
playing in the
the
front
ball.
row. Just see it
Fellas,
here.
not gonna
Great
stand there,
work
come across.
from Sherborne. Would have mixed it. Oh, there's
That's
Blake.
Piers
Look at that for a tackle, eh?
Yeah.
That's one to take home for T.
Boys are number 7.
Comes back again. And there you can just see, look, he's just held up over the line. Exceptional defence.
Excuse me.
In the meantime, we have a
Le
man
Court's on
down.
the ground.
Who's down?
Le Court's are
Le Court.
13.
All right.
I've just spoken to number 8.
Key moments in the game here. If we can stop the Sherborne attack and get the ball back, it'll be really important for our confidence and momentum.
See it here. Did he get
Hands on.
Doesn't look like it.
Exceptional. Just kept him up when the ref was right in there. You can see what's
Held
happening.
up. Blue ball. Crap. Bind.
6-point game. And a big scrum, and that is exceptional play. Was that Keller
That's
again
Callum
coming round?
Turner, 9 just chopping McLaughlin before we could get going.
Non-stop from Sherborne here. Great defence from KCS. They can't afford to give them another inch at this rate.
It's Keller again there.
Keller, that guy Keller is everywhere with these tackles. Going to come out through the backs. They fancy this, McCourt going wide. There's Connolly. Oh, and I think there, if he'd just gone straight onto the corner he was in, he's come back inside, and they're going to build again. The forwards are off 10 yards this time, so it's not going to be the short little game. And is he? Oh, he just can't quite get that ball down.
Back foot on the line. Held up.
Held up again.
Not over the line this time, no, I don't think. Just held up. That ball wasn't coming out, and with Sherborne going forward, it's their scrum. Matty, you must be pleased watching this. This is exceptional work.
Yeah, amazing work from the forwards. I think that might have been Rory Hyatt, our fill-in hooker that time. Yeah, we need to just keep this going and try and force the error from Sherborne if we can.
There's still plenty of time. There's 12 minutes to go.
Bind. Set.
The sun is shining. It's a very bright day down here now in
Stop,
Sherborne.
push, stop.
And they've got the roll on the scrum, but so take it wide through the backs. And it's through. And it's in under the posts. And that, get his number there.
The outside centre for Sherborne.
I think it was Reynolds. I think that was Reynolds with the try there. We need Ollie because no idea the numbers. So you see it goes down there, quick hands. And 13, it is our man Reynolds in under the posts. Matty, that was disappointing.
It was, yeah. Good hands from Sherborne to beat our goal line defence that we'd worked so hard on. It's going to be hard now to come back from 11 points, but still have total faith in the boys.
Well, it's gone back to a, I mean, even with the conversion, it's now just gone back to a two score game. So you've got and the extras were, I didn't see the signal there. I think they were missed, wasn't it?
Missed, yeah.
They were missed. So 11 points. You still need 2 tries, but you don't need to convert both of them now.
We don't, no. We really need to take advantage of any chances we get now in the last 15 minutes.
Ref signalled there is 10 minutes to go. This has got to be your biggest 10 minutes of your season, Matty.
Yeah, without doubt. Fingers crossed that we keep working hard and somehow find 11 points here.
Carried back.
Oh, that bounce is nearly going their way, but the knock-on means that
No
That ball's
advantage, knocked on by blue. Remember it's 1.5, okay? If you hear me calling stop, it's... There we go.
Just that would have been a game-changing try if that had gone to his hand.
Crouch!
So, chance on your own ball, Matty, to build from the halfway line. It's just got to go through the motions here. Got to go through the hands and bring it back to the forwards and keep building it. The ref not happy, so at least it's KCS ball again, Matt.
Yeah.
You okay?
Might have a change
Thumbs
of
down.
game plan
Let's go
here
again.
with only 10 minutes to go. Might keep the ball in hand more and stop kicking it in behind, but we'll see what Finley does at 10.
Just a long way out to start.
It is, yeah.
Keeping it in hand. You need, like you say, you need that territory, but they've been giving it back to you with interest.
They have, yeah. We need either a line break or potentially a penalty.
So here we go, through the hands. Back line move.
That's gone backwards.
Gone backwards, but they're just... Oswald there had nothing to work with.
Yeah.
Nothing to work with at all. Ball came, wasn't a great pass to him. Down by his feet.
Yeah.
He had nothing to work with.
Not releasing fellas, shift back, please.
And McCaig's asking what they want, and all the forwards are pointing to the corner.
Yeah, slightly frustrating there with loose hands from our backs.
The only good thing here is that you don't need their line out isn't functioning brilliantly. You've been stealing a lot of it. Chance to get it back. You see here, like, you can't get the ball out from underneath him. He's doing what he can to slow it, and there's the ball out. He's saying, look, it's presented nicely, sir, but a bit late in the day.
Yeah.
8 minutes, 11 points.
8 minutes, yeah.
Thank you.
And you only need 11 points. A try and 2 penalties.
Nothing
And
great
it's
to
a knock on again.
Here's Keller again, disrupting the line out.
Yep.
And that is something that has worked really well for us today, our defensive line-outs.
It has. The way you've harassed their line out has been exceptional. Although we started this at 60, just before the half-minute mark. There's going to be another minute out of the game gone. And just see there, look. I'd say the Keller got his arm on his arm very well and pushed it out of the way, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really good.
I think he did that really well without the ref seeing.
Great lift from our props and good disruption by Keller.
The first touch was from Red. Crouch!
This ball comes in, another minute has gone off the clock. This is suiting Sherborne all day long.
Yeah.
Excellent play there, excellent play.
That's our skipper, Callum Turner.
Stay there.
Great work from him, turning that ball over. That's the momentum and what it needs, but unless they can get that to ground, and they have, and that should be coming out on KCS. No, ref, surely.
Not sure I agree with
You did
that.
take it in, it didn't come out, and you were moving forward,
Yeah.
but if you're moving forward, it's your responsibility to make sure that ball's made available at the back.
Yeah.
In that case, it squirted straight past
Really
the
the
rating
snap
within his
decision
right.
from the ref, but
The exact right decision.
It
It's
was,
just
yeah.
that sitting up here with you here, it's
it
kind of
is
no.
slight bias from me, but
I was jumping up and down for you.
Crouch!
yeah.
Bind! Set!
So Sherborne, very well controlled in this game now at the
No
moment.
hook.
Free kick.
Oh, we don't need
No
that.
hook,
It's a
but
free
hooker.
kick.
Free kick to Red.
So a quick tap.
Full 10, please, fellas.
We've called a scrum.
Scrum, guys. There was no movement to hook the ball.
So it's just bringing them in tight and hoping that to get it out through your backs, because you need a break, you need to score.
Do, yeah. We need to tidy up the hands and the backs a bit now and make sure the ball from the scrum is clean. I think a tap and go might have been potentially a better decision there, just from watching up here, but
Keep square.
see what we can make from the scrum now.
Okay. Crouch!
Yeah, this is what you're going to gain from the scrum. It's just an open field, but an open field, you need a break.
We do.
Stay behind him.
We're taken by Chamberlain. Has he got the momentum?
Ball still in.
Come on, Turner, get these backs going. Oh, Nelson.
Great offload from Tozer.
exceptionally good outload there. I was going to say taking up the ground, but he managed to get it out the back there. Sherbourne are scrambling to get the players back in position. He went in on his own, isolated, controlled. Great play there by Little and McLaughlin together.
You may have made that hard for you, okay? 7 from the side.
In from the side.
Number 7 from the side.
It was nearly a good turnover
The
ball.
ball and the man's dipping his head into it. I will watch.
Slightly fortunate there.
But in that case,
Sherborne
he's
had us
playing for the ball.
going back, but
5-minute push. See it coming here. Great tackle. Picked up, thank you very much.
Here we go.
He's
That's
going
their
back,
mark.
and that ball
Fellas,
isn't
man
coming
tackle.
out. And there, just you can see there, he comes in just from
Callum.
basically an offside position into
you
the
talk to
side.
me when we need to have
hadn't
a
gone
word.
through the gate.
Everybody else
Yeah.
is through you. Yes, sir. Happy with that?
It was
Okay. Fellas, this is your mark. Okay. Red team to throw. Open up, number 3, Red, get them with you. Open up.
3.5 minutes. Sherborne School and the 16th man crowd are on the edge. Sorry, Matty, of a big victory if they can pull this off.
Much better line out there.
A good, clean line out. Sherborne line speed really quick. Chamberlain trying to make the difference in the middle there. Sherborne are hanging really tight with, and look at that. Oh, that was Reynolds. He was well up in front of that, looking for the interception instead. Got a chest.
Yeah, Tozer did well to hold on to the hit, but that's forward there from
forward,
from
fellas.
That was a hit.
from our
Reynolds
lock.
will be pleased with that. Just off picture there, he was getting a high five from Connolly. They all know what that meant.
Blue ball, front.
You see him here. Just see, as Sherborne's line comes up, Connolly is already in front,
Ready?
and he was going to, if that interception was there, and
Fine.
hello, I'm coming, was his calling card. 2 minutes.
9 behind the ball.
Nice chip, he just needs to bounce, and there is the bounce,
Great try.
and he is through, and that is, we're going to give it to LeCourt, because he was wearing 13 at the beginning of the day, and I'm sorry to say, Matty, that's game, set, and match.
Yeah, unfortunately there. I think it's a great play from the Sherborne 12 to chip it through.
And that's our man Reynolds. Sorry, actually, it's our man Reynolds. I'm reading the list here wrong. It's our man Reynolds coming through. So he had the big hit down here, and then he comes through with what will be a match-winning try. Good move of the back of the scrum. Nice chip over. We're going to go with Ferrand for being 22. Bounced up nicely for him. Bit of pace, getting away. And Oswald had no hope of picking him up.
Unfortunately
And
not
that
there.
is the ticket to Allianz.
I suspect it is, yeah.
19 plus 5.
He's had 2 big impacts on this game, both defensively and then taking the game home. Going to be McCaig with the extras. And there they are, 26-8. The scoreline convincing, but it's not really a story. You've been a lot closer than 24-8, Matty.
Yeah, I think so. 26-8 is slightly harsh, I think. Definitely not what the boys deserve, but I suppose we've had our missed chances from our various lineouts and scrums in the Sherborne 22, and Sherborne have made us pay for it.
And it is just those little details, isn't it? It's like you get that line out down there, you've got to make the most of it.
It is, yeah.
And you can't afford to be pushed back. So I think the plan now is Sherborne will just keep this ball to hand, wait for the ref to tell them that the clock's up, and they will find touch, and the crowd will go mad and shoes will come off.
Yeah, I've got no attempt to catch
Knock
that.
on there. Deliberate knock
Penalty
on.
Sherborne, deliberate knock on, but the time's coming off.
It's time up. It's
Crab
gonna be a penalty
on the
for
court.
deliberate knock on, no. Okay. It's time up, but it's a penalty for deliberate knock on there.
So we're just hearing that is time.
Okay, just hold on.
Time is up.
Are you
So
gonna kick it
we're
out?
going to see a little
You've got to
tap
tap and then kick.
Tap it.
and then touch. And
Kick out.
It is right.
unfortunately,
Move
Matty,
back, please, fellas.
that is the
Yeah.
story of the
Tap and
game.
then kick.
It's just
If you kick it straight out, I have to have a line out.
run away from you, really.
It has, yeah.
I mean, you've been in the game.
We
You've
have.
been in the game.
We've been in the game pretty much for the first 60, I'd say. First half especially.
Okay, then hold on. Time is off if you're
And
going
I
to
think
play.
it's like you said, we've
Time
just,
is off, fellas.
there's small details, line-out scrums that we just haven't nailed and
Okay, the
we've
mark
been made
is
to
here.
pay for it, unfortunately.
But during the season, that's been going well normally, as a rule?
It has, yeah.
Number 13, deliberate knockdown.
Our set piece has been really good this year, so I'm not sure what it has been today, but maybe it's the long bus journey or the pressure of a quarter-final.
Yeah. Well, it's a long way. It does fit. It is a long way, and I know it's not just the bus journey. It's the long way down here, and it's the atmosphere that you come, and you know you got this lovely clubhouse pavilion. You got a big crowd in front of it. It's just really got there, and they're not happy with just finishing the game, Sherborne. They want some more. Good offload. There's Connolly.
Looks like we've got fatigue in our legs now as well.
Roll! Release!
Release, Tom.
The momentum is with Sherborne, and they're not happy just to kick this ball out. They want some more. And there's the interception. So KCS got a chance. Just probably put some points on the board to try and make it respectable.
Oliver Farron with the interception there. Well read.
Stay on side. Whoop.
Rakush taking it up. KCS want to keep this alive.
Tackle.
Here we go. It's Robbie Philpott down the wing.
He's still going, Matty. He's still got the legs.
Great carry by Robbie there.
On the back foot there.
Need to keep the ball now. It's Edward Blake on the ball. Huge tackle.
That. He was looking, and while he was looking, somebody come and poached him.
I think that tells the story of today really well, but here's Farrant.
That was a forward pass, and that will be full time with that forward pass. And Sherborne won the game, 26 points to 8. Maddie, quickly, your thoughts? I mean, just disappointed.
Yeah.
Just didn't really come together.
Yeah.
Everything with it.
Yeah, hugely disappointed. Like I said, I don't think the score reflects the game, to be honest. I think we gave Sherborne a really good game there. Especially with all the factors taken in, the long away game, the big away crowds, having a few injuries, especially last minute with Hawkins and myself, but a few lessons to take into Trinity on the weekend, and a shame that's the end of our cup run this year.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's finished down here in Sherborne, 26.8, but Trinity the weekend, which is just across London, so not quite the journey that you had down here, and hopefully that these lads get a chance to have a run out and restore some restore some pride back to the shirt.
Yeah,
which they've definitely shown today. The heart was there massively. You've got to be quite pleased with it.
Yeah, heart definitely was there. I mean, it's the last cup game for a lot of that team, a lot of our upper sixth. Saturday's obviously going to be our last game for the school as a whole for the upper sixth, so really important one on Saturday.
Yeah, and then you're off to the sevens season after that.
Sevens season. Yeah.
Is that your cup of tea?
Not my cup of tea. I'm a footballer in the spring term, but we do have a lot of good sevens players in this team, and we'll be looking at various tournaments like Roslyn Park and other sevens tournaments to see if we can improve on this cup run and get our hands on some silverware, fingers crossed.
Right. Well, Matty, thank you very much indeed for your time. Really appreciate it. You go down and join your lads.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been a blast.
You go
thank
down
you so much.
Pat them on the back. The story of the game today was very tight. Sherbourne School 26, KCS Wimbledon 8. A big thank you to Ollie Noble from Sherborne and Maddie Hawthorne from KCS Wimbledon for joining us up here. Thank you for joining us. This is a Cheers Mate production from Sherborne School. Thank you for watching, and hopefully join us for the next round.
Allowed to play off, puts a shot away. It's another super goal.
Welcome back, everybody, pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6. There's a little bit of an arm wrestle at the start, but England ran away with it in the end.